All right, you guys heard it here. We do have the Bear River Bears as the home team in white, and we have Waterford as the guests in blue. The numbers are a little bit hard to see from up here, so bear with me as I do call out the girls as best I can. Both teams are amazing, have had great seasons. Bear River has seen this field a few times in the last couple years, but this is the first time that Bear River and Waterford have faced off at Westminster against one another. Last year, Westminster was here against Juan Diego. Bear River is skipping my mind, but they were also here as they excelled up to play Juan Diego at Zions Bank as the championships for last year.
On the call will be Howard and Nicholson.
All right, facing off for the Bears is Nicholson, Mackenzie Nicholson. I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing what Waterford's is. As she turns her back to me, I'll get a shout out for her. But they're here for the first draw at Donkey Field for the semifinals. Great ground ball picked up by Waterford as they headed downfield. And number 15, Reese. Oh, I apologize. That's the other team. 15 is Mia. Mia's trying to take that one-on-one, but got stopped by defense. Great double team by the Bears. Passing on over to her teammate, number 20, Annie, or Ann. Great shut down by the Bears as she was trying to collapse into that 8, but they had a wall of defense. Nice one-on-one. It's shut down by the Bears. Flag for 3 seconds by that second ref. 3 seconds is a major foul. Depending on where the ball was at when the 3 seconds happens, it will either be taken to the 8 or the 12. It is likely we're setting up at the 12. That means the ball was outside of the 8, so she'll be setting up with a lane to goal. This is a major foul, so she can shoot, but doesn't mean she's necessarily going to. Shooting space. Shooting space is when a defendant gets in the lane of the shooter. It puts the defendant in an unsafe scenario, so the attacker does get the second inside for the 8-meter opportunity. And we are here with Ann. Shot and scored for her score for the season, for the game for Waterford. That was a great shot as she was able to get her hands nice and clear with that lane and able to get that 5 holes between that goalie's leg to the back of the net. A lot of good cheering out here for both teams.
Howard on the draw.
Howard, yes. We're back here at the draw. As the official sets up, the sticks do have to be parallel to the ground and the ball at equal length between the players. On the circle, there's 2 players, and the possession has to be made before any of the other players can be released into the midfield. Super clean draw by the Bears, sweeping it away off the center. Number 9, Shelby Wilkinson is the one carrying that down, looking for that inner pass. Not quite connected. Picked up by Waterford's goalie, Mia. Beautiful clear out as she working it down that east lane. Great transition, but the Bears are swarming her. Great stick protection. She tucks it over to that left side of her body. Re-picked up by, I think that's Wilkinson again. Nice, no defenders are stopping her yet. Ball's going, staying with Bear River. She's outside the 12, it's a self-start. Oh, nice. A little bit of some action there. It's gonna put her on that center hash for the first 8-meter opportunity for the Bears. Checked away in the sphere. Gonna be pulling it right back out to that 8-meter opportunity. I think she'll definitely learn from that one. She was checked right away, so maybe she'll change up her tactic, run it in, or shoot it. Great wall of defense. Ball is staying with Bears, setting up for the third 8-meter opportunity. Lane's crashed out. Ball's fastly working it around the 8. Taking it in for a dodge. Yep, no foul there. I would definitely have to agree. Jay got a little contact, fell down, and that check was completely legal as Waterford is able to take it to the other side. Rose is the player taking it down the field for Waterford right now, holding that possession. Nice movement. An illegal check will be called on the Bears. Bear will move back to the 12-meter as Waterford Ravens do get put on the 8-meter hash. Second inside, perfect for a right-handed player. Lines up for the shot and denied by the Bears. It is going to stay with the Ravens as they were the closest to the end line as the ball did cross out. Lots of fast movement for that defense. Looks like they're kind of doing a zone defense. Ball staying with the Ravens, back on X. Nice double team, shutting that player down before she can make it in shooting space. So that once again is that lane getting taken away by the defender. It is a safety call. The defendant will be put behind on the 12 for that 8-meter opportunity, so 8-second inside. Mia with the shot and the goal, the second goal for the Ravens. Beautiful shot right between those goalies' legs, making it the second goal for the Ravens.
Howard and Nicholson on the draw.
Beautiful direction on the draw. Swooped away by the Ravens on a clean ground ball. She does have a lane. Oh, early entry by the Ravens. That means one of their players crossed over before possession was had. So that will be a turnover for Bear River. Nice roll dodge. Finding a lane, getting denied. Flag on the play. A flag means a slow whistle. What that means is there is a foul, but they're saying if the attacker can shoot, which she was not able to. It was denied, so she'll be getting pulled to the second inside for the 8-meter opportunity. Ravens denying another goal on the Bears. That defense has been solid so far this morning, keeping a brick wall for the Bears to break down. Nice ride by the Bears attackers. Ball is going back to the Bears. The ball did go out of bounds. Coming in, I believe, with Nicholson. Kenzie Nicholson looking for a lane. Getting denied by the Ravens. All right, that was another flag on the play. She's getting an 8-meter opportunity, center hash. Ravens denied the Bears the last couple of 8-meter opportunities, so we'll see if they're going to change up their tactic. And between the pipes, we do have Mia, shooter, Mackenzie Nicholson. Rushing in. Shot and denied by Mia. Great little catch there with a fast clear out to the defense.
Help to clear. Help to clear.
Well, getting a little too physical. That was a foul, and it is going back to the Ravens.
Help to clear. No problem, Rosie. You got it.
This is Rosie once again making the long transition from defense to the attacking end for the Ravens. Good handoff over to Reese. The line denied by the Bears. The Bears are playing a backer defense. That second defender does hang behind for that extra pressure. Oh, I apologize. A little bit of some action there in the center. It will be awarded to the Ravens, number 4. For the 8-meter opportunity. I believe the second inside is she will be able to take that shot off here with Eve. Shot and denied. Great body for that goalie. Ball staying with the Ravens. Crease violation is what is being called. That is done by the Bears. That was a defensive foul for this time. Crease violation can be done by either team. She'll be taken back to the dot, and she'll be not given a lane, but the opportunity to have a whistle start. Back to Reese as she tries to drive a lane, and denied by 3 Bears defense. The defense has been great today with that double teaming. Fast moving with the ball. Just knocked away, and that midfield can be handled. The ball being sprinted up the field, I believe, by Nicholson. That's some speed, but an illegal check is what's being called for the 8-meter opportunity for the Bears. Center hash, something they're familiar with. See if they can launch one in the back of the net. Shot and goal! The first goal for the Bears of the night. Able to get that clear lane for a stick and that shot off the bouncer.
Rousher and Nicholson on the draw.
All right, back off to the draw. The ball's been going in the favor of the Ravens. I think they're about a good 50-50 chance right now here at the draw. You do see the Ravens on the same side as the Bears. She's doing a motion called a pull for a draw. Not quite successful. A push on the Ravens going to the Bears. Nice sprint down the field with the breakaway. Checked away. I believe the ref just signaled stick to body contact. That is illegal. That is a dangerous call. She will be getting an 8-meter opportunity. We're right here with Bethany Richards. Denied by the Ravens. Shooting space though. Fast movement, but we are saved by the bell for the Ravens. We're gonna go ahead and take a break with them. 2-minute quarter. All right, that's a fast little timeout, 2-minute timeout for the team. The teams are re-entering the field for the second quarter. Wow, this game is flying by. The quarters are 12 minutes long. Right now we have the Bears with a single digit, and we have Ravens with 2 goals on the board leading this game. I would love to have been a part of that huddle for the Bears, as they have been undefeated all season, to see what Coach Webb is saying to the Bears. Almost a great takeaway. Warding. Warding is illegal. You cannot have your hand off your stick and push away the other player. The ball is going to the Bears. Number 9, Shelby Wilkinson. Wilkinson finds a lane. Denied by sticks. But there is a flag on the play by the official. Stick to body contact was being awarded for the 8-meter opportunity. The second inside. This is Wilkinson's first 8-meter of the day. See how she takes care of that ball. Locked in. Shot and saved by Mia. Ball will stay with the Bears as they were the closest to the end line. Ball being brought on by Nicholson. Pass over to Shelby Wilkinson, their top scorers. Keeping a rolling pass and cut. I believe that's with Sydney Cummins at the moment, getting denied and pushed out by the defense of the Ravens. But Shelby Wilkinson with that crease roll has control. No lane given, but there is a call. Major foul, an illegal check, setting Wilkinson up for another 8-meter opportunity. Center hash. Wilkinson winds it in, gets tripped, and will be pulled back out to that 8. Whoever said that lacrosse is not a physical sport, no contact, that is incorrect. We do have a little bit of contact out on this field today, as both teams are very passionate, ready to fight for that victory. Shoots and scores! Wilkinson gets a beautiful shot over Mia's Ravens goalie's left shoulder. Beautiful shot, taking them to a tie, 2 for 2.
Rousher and Nicholson on the draw.
Great self-draw. Swooped away by Nicholson. Able to protect her stick. Switched it over to the left hand. Has a lane. gets it denied, but there's a flag on the play. An illegal check. Taking her back to the 8-meter opportunity for Nicholson.
Let the girls play!
Shot and score for the lead for the Bears as Nicholson whips it between the legs of the Ravens goalie.
Chow and Nicholson on the drop.
Great boxed out by Ravens, holding her ground as they're able to swoop in and grab that ground ball. Pass is gathered. Center lane. Denied by 3 Bear River defenders. Trying to take that one-on-one, but not finding a spot or lane across for the Ravens. Nice center pass. Pushed out by the Bears. Looking for another draw and dump. Shot just off mark as Wilkinson swoops in for the interception. Passing it forward to her teammates. Ball a little bit knocked loose, but keeps possession. Denied by the Ravens as they were able to get that turnover here in the midfield. So the play was just stopped because they got to make sure the defendant, the person that did the foul, has to move 4 meters behind, settle feet before they go. Well, no longer settle feet before they go. Taking the ball back to X. Passed over. Bears are playing a high defense, something that a lot of teams are not quite used to. A lot of defense stay inside that 12, but we are getting some dodges around the Bears. Oh, we do have an open player in center. She's passed to, she's shot, and just wide of the pipes. The ball will stay with the Ravens. She'll be coming onto the field for a self-start. Finds a lane. Denied. Ravens have definitely noticed that pass and cuts have worked successfully with them, finding girls in the middle lane. All right, that's an illegal check on the ground ball, also called as an empty. It's going to be set with the Ravens on the 12. This is a minor foul. Keep capitalizing on the possession as the Ravens hold it. Ball just jarred loose. Ball stays with the Bears. The hold on the play is just waiting for the player to get 4 meters away. Nice switch of the hands, but an illegal check will be called. The defender will move forward behind. Ball's moved on. Up to 40, City. Cummins looking for a lane, and it is denied by a check. Ball will stay with the Bears. The ball will go into the Ravens. I apologize. I did miss that. I think she might have stepped out of bounds or something of the sort. So the ball will be awarded to the Ravens. The more the Ravens can keep possession of the ball, the less that Bear River is able to get goals. So holding possession as long as they can on the attacking end is definitely something that they should try and capitalize on. Very smart passing the ball back, trying to find a new lane. Denied from the intersection. Taken away by Cummins. The ball staying with the Bears, but that gives a chance for the Ravens to be able to set up for defense. Cummins. Over to Wilkinson. Ball pass to Cummins. Looking through the pass, but she does have a one-on-one space for a shot and just over post. Goes over that crossbar, keeping it with the Bears. Wilkinson will bring it onto the field. Fast pass shot and denied by Mia, the Ravens goalie. Possession stays with Wilkinson. Fast pass. Lane denied, but an illegal check is being called. The ball will be awarded to number 12 on Bear River. She's got maybe a little bit of an injury, a little bit physical contact there. Gonna be pulling a sub on for her. She's okay. As long as another player does not step on the field, she does not have to sub. Maybe she does. She's going out. So we do have a sub coming in for her placement. All right. We'll be taking that for the 8-meter opportunity here with the Bears. Right-handed player. Left-hand lane. See how she capitalizes up on that. Lane denied, but in the sphere will be called, taking it back out to the 8. Ball almost not gathered here by Wilkinson, but keeps it together as she crease rolls, shots, and denies by the Ravens. Picked up on a ground ball as they are swooping their way down the midfield. A push on the play, putting the defendant behind. Nice little knockdown, but kept over here by the Ravens. Shooting space. Shooting space is when you are not marked up close enough and in that lane of that attacker. All right, we're in the last 2 minutes. That's a stop clock on inside the CSA in the last 2 minutes of the second and the fourth quarter. But we are set up here with the Ravens for the first inside 8-meter opportunity. Rushes in, shoots, and scores! Leveling it up for the Ravens, 3-3. Unofficially, her second goal of the game, number 15, Reese. The Ravens came out hungry today. They have been on this field before in the past in 2023. Unfortunately, denied the win by Juan Diego. Wasn't able to take it to the next level, but they are fighting back harder than ever, led by Megan Whittle. Don't know who she is? Look her up. She's amazing. Great coach, great player, overall, just a great person. Nice takeaway by that center. Self draw, able to hold possession right for herself. Held with Mia. I apologize. I might have said the wrong name a moment ago for shooting. It is Mia. We do have a girl center lane, but there's a lot of sticks to work through, and denied by the Bears. A hold, gonna keep with the Bears. Yeah, you can hear the Bears coach over there screaming, dig deep. They really want this. They want to keep fighting. Great pass over to the midfield. She's got some wheels on her. Checked. We saw her kind of take a little tiptoe back. She wanted to make sure that she had 4 over. Not making sure that she gets her team offsides. Wilkinson with the ball. .22 seconds to go on the field. All right, like I said, we're inside that 2 minutes. It's a stop clock. Wilkinson on the dot. Pass to Cummins. They're going to try and capitalize on these last few seconds. Count down the clock to 13 seconds. 11 seconds, my apology. A hold. Marking it down, trying to get one more goal, but the Ravens deny the lane. I believe the sign, I couldn't see her obviously, but I think it was dangerous contact. We'll have to figure that out later, but that player will be out for 2 minutes, ending these last 5 seconds and going 2 minutes into the next quarter, which will be the third quarter. 8-meter opportunity here for the Bears. Rushes in, shoots and scores! Taking the Bears into the second half with the lead. I apologize, 2 seconds left, so not quite yet, taking them into the second half with a goal. With only 2 seconds, best thing to do is just to get control and get off the field for your timeout. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for both these teams' halftime conversation. It's going to be interesting. This has been a back and forth battle between the two. And so to hear what they have to say would be more than intriguing. There we are. We're going into halftime. We will be back with you here in a moment. Welcome back to Westminster. We are here with the Bear River and Waterford as they are facing off in the semifinals for 4A. We have had such an interesting game so far, back and forth with the Ravens leading, then Bear River leading. It's been an insane game so far. Right now we are sitting with Bear River 4 and Waterford at 3. This goal's been killing it at the draw. I haven't had a count, but I think it's been 50-50 the whole way through. Definitely not favored for one way or the other on this draw. And swooped away by the Ravens for the first draw of the second half of these semifinals. Keeping control with Mia. Space will be their friend, as they do love to ride high on the defensive end for Bear River. Any space they can get, it's great. But they are playing a backer, so they're able to get that extra pressure out. Worked on over to Weaver. Doing a little back and forth, trying to tire out this defense a little bit, waiting for the opportunity. Start inching their way in. More possession the Ravens have, the less opportunity Bear River has to make a goal. So staying wide, passing it around, waiting for their time and opportunity. They have a little less than 24 minutes of playing time, so they have the time. Yep. Out of bounds. There was a little bit of some love in that, a little kind of pushing back and forth. But, yeah, went out of bounds, and Bears get to pick it up and take it away if they can get it out of the defensive zone. Pushing. Yep. Staying with the Bears. Up to Wilkinson. Great transition with that long pass. Shelby breaking through 3 defense. Pulling it out, waiting for her teammates. Pass. Shot and goal! Great little pass over to her teammate from Shelby Wilkinson for the assist. And JC Larkins with the goal. This does put the Bears 2 goals ahead, something they have not seen yet this game.
Chow and Nicholson on the draw.
Ball's going back to Wilkinson with that little bit of love. Push call. Yeah. Green card for delay of game. That player that was ahead cannot inch forward until the white player moves. So by her inching forward, it's delay of game. Next one after green is green-yellow, and then a yellow card. So make sure they don't get any more delay of games. We have to wait for white to move. Wilkinson breaking it down for a shot and another goal for the Bears. Great assist. That's 2 assists in a row for the Bears. Shelby Wilkinson with 2 assists.
Nicholson on the draw.
I think it was Hadley with that goal. Sorry, I was trying to catch the number. You can hear the sideline energy. You can feel it. You can hear it. They're all getting rowdy out there. Ravens with the draw. They had to capitalize on the possession to be able to catch up to Bear River. They got a 3-point lead at the moment. Ball with Mia. Shooting space. Shooting space can happen anywhere inside the CSA. That is a 12 down to the GLE. So she'll be getting an 8-meter opportunity here at the hanging hash. A shot and a goal! Taking them one goal higher to get it tighter with Bear River. That was Mia with her unofficial third goal of the game. That was a great lane as she was able to pull it a little more tight to that goalie's right-hand side, ripping it through. Beautiful shot.
Shallow Nicholson on the draw.
That Bear River sideline's getting rowdy over there. They're excited to see some hard competition out here today. Yep, illegal draw going to Bear River. Starting with Nicholson. Nicholson. A little bit of legal play. Giving the ball back to Bears. Nicholson. A lot of calls we've been seeing have been the players playing with their sticks versus their body. But Nicholson holds it strong here at the top of the 12. Redrives. Denies the lane, but is able to find a pass to a dodge. Yep, shooting space. So as that attacker pulls out, that defense needs to keep that stick length gap closed. If they stay where they were, checking on their teammate, best thing to do, be a good teammate, but got him shooting space. Starting here with the second inside with Bear River. Flag on the play. Flag on the play for shooting space. Okay. Ball's going to the second inside with Nicholson. Shot denied. Defense got a little clip of that, putting it out of bounds, keeping it with, taking it back to the Ravens as they are able to get it turned over. We've seen this player run across this field quite a few times. Able to hold that control. It's Rosie. Great transition forward. Denying the lanes. And a turnover for the Bears. Picking it up as they are starting to head down into the midfield. Again, a lot of these calls they're playing with their sticks and not their body. So a lot of their sticks are trying to hold them back or, stick to body contact in the spheres. Those are all done by the sticks. Oh, it's a timeout. It's a timeout. Okay. So Ravens will call. Bear River called the timeout. That's what that sign was. We're going to go ahead and take you here with them. All right, welcome back from the timeout. The ball will be starting down here with Bear River. Something you saw many moons ago is a player had to put their stick down on the field with the ball in it to be able to come back to it. No longer do you have to put your sticks down on the field. That's obsolete. So we are going to be able to come back here, starting the ball approximately the same area, or depending on where it was at, somewhere on top of the CSA. Ball will be back on X. The official is answering a question to Waterford's coach. Oh, it was an in the sphere call, putting her on the dot. That's why they were starting on the dot. Oop. All right, that will be a lane for Shelby Wilkinson. Nice pass to Cummins. Shot and score! Just above Mia's head. Getting a great shot from another one. An assist from Sydney, or assist from Shelby, and a goal from Sydney. I apologize. I was listening to the spokesperson. Nice draw. Directed over to Wilkinson as she gathers it from a ground ball. Nice defense by the Ravens. Shelby has some height on her, but that defender no doubtedly knows what she's doing. I can't see her number because of her beautiful long hair, but Wilkinson still with the ball going as a crease roll. A yellow flag is being pulled for an illegal check. Ball will be going back to Wilkinson for an 8-meter opportunity. Wilkinson for an 8-meter opportunity. With a shot and a goal. Swiping away another goal for Wilkinson.
Here is the goal, number 9, Shelby Wilkinson.
You can say Bear River has found their groove with the assists and the 8-meter opportunities here with the Ravens. A little bit off frame, but I think my favorite thing right now is watching Coach Webb on the Bear River get hyped for his players. That was super fun. All the girls over there cheering, having a good old time cheering on their teammates out here on the Donkey Field. Self-draw. Knocked away and swooped by the Bears. She almost found that lane, but a pass to the center. And defense holds them out. Defense is learning from every opportunity they've had here down on defense to hold the Bears out. Don't allow a player to be open. Held flag. That's a held whistle. 3 seconds is being called, putting the player that was in 3 seconds behind ball. The ball was inside the 8 as the 3 seconds was being held, so it's going to be the first inside for Shelby Wilkinson. A shot and a goal right there for Shelby Wilkinson, marking her third goal of the game. Swooping it on her from her right hand, right over the goalie's left shoulder. Beautiful shot for Wilkinson.
Asher Nicholson on the draw.
Nice swoop in by Ravens, trying to gather that ground ball. And they did, getting it over onto their attacking end, something they haven't seen much this quarter, but hopefully able to capitalize on a great assist to a shot and denied by the Bear Rivers goalie. Lots of physicality out there with a push, going back to Mia. The ball wasn't in her stick, maybe it was, I'm not sure, but it's taking her to the center hash for an 8-meter opportunity for Mia, possibly marking her 4th goal of the game. Let's not jinx it. A wind up, a shot, and a save by the Bears. The Ravens been ripping it on the goalie down there. So to see her stats here at the end of the game will be lovely. She's had amazing 2 saves in a row and many more before that. Lots of speed coming down from the Bears, but Ravens do have numbers. Coming to Shelby. The ball was not gathered by the Bears, but swooped through from the Ravens. Heading downfield. Pass through. Lane got denied. 3 seconds. That means that one of the Bears was standing inside of the 8 for 3 seconds, making a major foul, pulling the Ravens back to the 12. She will have an open lane. A lot of congestion inside that 8. Keeping possession by passing around the 8. Great pass out. They are connecting these dots around the 12. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Ravens are trying to capitalize on those moments with a shot. And was that a goal? No goal. Gotta love angles. I thought that was a goal. It is not a goal. Mia had 2 great shots there, but both denied. All right, guys, we're gonna hit the end of we're at the end of the 3rd quarter. We're gonna have a 2-minute between the quarters. We're gonna go ahead and take it with the team. Welcome back. We have Bear River against Waterford. Bear River leading with 9 goals. Waterford just behind with 4. They're coming out with some energy from this quarter. They got 12 minutes to make something happen for the Ravens. I was sitting over by the Ravens fans for a moment there, and they had nothing but uplifting things to say about their girls. Super great kids out there. First draw of the 4th quarter. Almost taken away by the Ravens. And going right back to the Ravens for a hold. Has a lane. Got shut down by the crash. Shooting space. Shooting space is cutting out that lane for that attacker, putting her on the first inside, putting the defendant behind. Shoots and denied. Goalie got a little piece of that, I think, off her foot. Stays with the Ravens from the ground ball off the shot. Nice check away, but swooped back up by the Ravens. An illegal check. Can't tell on the angle if it's going to the 8 or the 12. It is going to the 8 for the 8-meter opportunity on the hanging hash. She's definitely going to be looking for an assist, as this is kind of a hard angle for a right-handed player. Shot with a card. Yellow card for dangerous follow through. This player will be sitting out for 2 minutes, meaning she won't come back in until the 8-minute mark. So 2 minutes down for the Ravens. They'll be one man down for 2 minutes. If you don't know what a dangerous, I think, follow through is, what was signals is basically on the shot was she literally as it sounds, follows through with her stick. It was dangerous to the defender. Yellow cards are whistle start, as you heard the official just blow. She has a lean. Big and shut often denied by the Ravens. Shading space. Got to close that gap, guys. Eight-minute opportunity for the Bears. Taken away. A double flag. Yep, for a legal check. Both refs agree on that. That's exactly what they both were calling. A legal check. Taking it right back up to the 8-meter opportunity. Center hash this time. Goes in. Shot and score! Very clean shot, as she was able to have space between her defender and was able to whip that through to the back of the net. Had some power on it. We all saw that net move. That puts the Bears at a 10-goal lead. The Ravens at 4. Back here at the draw, there's plenty of time to make up that. There's 9 minutes and 23 seconds. A lot of lacrosse can happen in that time. Ball gathered by Bay River. Illegal check. Ball staying with Nicholson. All right, the call was a hold, putting the Bears on that 8-meter opportunity. First inside. Flag on the play. Center hash for an 8-meter opportunity for the Bears. The Bears fighting back for that opportunity again. A hold. The ball will be going to the Bears at the 8-meter opportunity. Second inside. Lane denied. Ravens kept her out. Ball was dropped, and the ball is not. Oh. I think I think stick to body contact is what was called by the furthest official. Taking the ball to the Bears. Major foul? Minor foul? I'm not sure exactly where it was. Anyways, it is going to be a first inside 8-meter opportunity for the Bears. This is, I believe, the third one in a row that's been denied. But a shot and a goal, no denying that. The we just saw that whip to the back of the goal for the from Bear River through the Ravens' legs. Mackenzie Nicholson with the goal.
Rauscher Nicholson on the draw.
7 minutes and 1 second here on the board. Bear River at 11, Waterford at 4. This game started out with a lot of back and forth, but Bear River's found their groove and is stepping it up for these last few minutes. Ball not quite gathered yet. Gathered by the Ravens. Mia headed downfield with the ball. Juking that defender back and forth, trying to get it some movement. Find herself a lane. A legal check is being called, putting the Ravens on the 8-meter opportunity. Back here with number 20. And the first inside 8-meter opportunity, something they haven't seen for a moment now. Shot and goal! The first goal for the fourth quarter. The Ravens are slowly working their way out. That's only a 6-goal differential. A lot of stuff can happen in 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Rauscher Nicholson on the draw.
Ball's gathered by Mickelson. Pass on over to Wilkinson. Ball on X. Wilkinson with a lane, and the drive and a goal! Wilkinson with her 4th goal of the game. Wilson had great ball movement as she was able to do that crease roll, beating the defense and shooting that ball just above the goalie's head.
Rauscher and Nicholson on the draw.
The ball is gathered by Mia, taking it down to her attacking end, trying to get another capitalizing moment. Ball dropped. An illegal check from the Bears. The ball is going on to the hanging hash, I believe. Maybe first inside. Lined up Mia. Pushed out and denied. Oh. It was a beautiful shot, but unfortunately that is taken away at this level. The ball will be pulled back out to the 8 for Mia to have an 8-meter opportunity at the second inside. Shot and goal! She gets that moment back. Mia for the goal of the day. Only fallen 6 points behind. They have 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go as the Ravens are catching up, getting their goals here in the fourth quarter.
Rasher and Nicholson on the draw.
Off to the draw. Ravens again with the draw. Looking to capitalize on this moment. Bears going to fight hard to keep that ball out of the goal. She has a lead. Gets shut down by the Bears. Pass over. In the sphere for 8-meter opportunity here at the center half with number 4. Rooster. In with a goal! Taking down that differential with another goal. Taking it in for the second inside. Shooting that goal just above goalie's right-hand shoulder. A lot of goals can happen in a few minutes. We got 3 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. We have the home team, the Bears with 12, and the guests with 7. Ravens are catching up. They have found their speed. Let's see what they can do for these next 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Rasher Nicholson on the draw.
Ball gathered by the Bears. Wilkinson. Offsides. Ball's going to Ravens. You can't make those kind of mistakes here in the fourth quarter when the Ravens have such speed. Green card. Delay a game. Is it green yellow? There may have been yellow with it. The clock is stopped. All right, it's just a green card. This is the Bears' first offense for delay a game. The first offense was for a green card was the Ravens. An illegal block, illegal block. Ball is going back to the Bear. Illegal block can happen for a few reasons, but when you do a screen, you have to have space, time, and awareness. And one of those things were not quite there. Stick to body contact. That is illegal. Taking her 4 meters behind, starting with Wilkinson. We got 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go as the Bears hold the ball on attack. Asking for a timeout is the Bears.
Timeout taken by Bear River. Don't forget to visit the shirt stop to pick up your state hood.
Here we are back from the timeout. The Bears will be starting with the ball down on their attacking end. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Bears are leading 12 to Ravens 7. Whistle start. Bears start with the ball. Nice juke around. Has a wide open lane with a shooting space. Honestly, as a coach myself, I definitely would want my player to do something to stop that type of fast drive. So putting her up for an 8-meter opportunity is a great option. Mickelson with the center hash. Pulling it out. I believe shooting space is getting called once more. Let's see if she changed her tactic as she's starting here at the center hash. Shot. Shooting space. Taking her for the third time. Maybe third time's the charm. Back to the center hash. Shot and a save by the Ravens goalie. She's got to get that ball out to be able to get some capitalization for a minute and 36 seconds left on the game. Holding. Ball stays with the Ravens. Nice catch. Almost an interception from the Bears. She has a lead. She's going to pull it out. Keep it safe. Pass it over to her teammate. Mia with the ball. Flag on the play. An illegal check. We have 1 minute and 3 seconds left. Starting at that second inside for Mia. Mia's been in this situation before and she's capitalized. So let's see if she's able to make it again. A shot and pipe. That's unfortunate. But Ravens stay with the ball. An illegal check. Ball goes to the Bears. We got a little over 30 seconds to go. Bears are going to try and do everything they can just to hold possession. In the sphere. 20 seconds to go. Bears have possession. Yellow flag. Defender will be put 4 behind. Moving to the 12. I don't know why that restarted, but it did. The ball stays with the Bears. And that is game. The Bears will elevate their play and choose the state championship on Thursday at Zions Bank. Great game overall for both teams. We had a fantastic fight from the Ravens, ending with 7 goals. Getting the Bears the biggest fight I think they've had all season. The Bears will capitalize with their 12 goals. Great game. Stay with us as we will continue on with KSL Sports. Next up, the 4A semifinals.